wait to hear about this game and what you have planned for it and stuff like that. So hop on into the Discord. We'll get you in here, and I'm gonna move us down to streaming. Boom. So yeah, this is a new city builder, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Okay. Find him, and we will give him the permissions. I'm pretty sure you're not going to break my rules. Hop into general chat. You should be able to do that now. So hop into general chat, and then we'll pull you down into here. Yeah, but hop into the general chat, voice chat, if you will, and then I'll pull you down into the streaming chat. And then we'll get going. We'll get rocking and rolling here. Get rocking and rolling. There he is. Okay, pulling him down. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Awesome.
There you are. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm so excited about this.
Nice. So good to have you here too. So let's start off with what inspired you to make this game?
So excited about this. I'm sorry, I have to close the stream, otherwise I hear back myself and it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, no problem. You can right click on the tab of the stream and mute it that way rather than muting it in the stream itself. And that will draw some more attention to it. Do it that way.
That's awesome. I couldn't hear what you just said because my audio setup was wrong, but I guessed it.
Yeah. If you right click on the tab of the stream and mute it from there instead of muting the stream itself, you'll still count as a viewer. So it will draw more attention to the game as a result.
Done.
Okay, awesome. So my question was, what inspired you to make this game?
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Blade Runner and Cyberpunk, lore and stuff like that. And I think a big part of the Cyberpunk world is the city, right? Like you cannot think about any Cyberpunk story, whether it's Blade Runner or Neuromancer or even The Matrix, without a city as the background. And so for me it was like, why isn't there a Cyberpunk city builder that allows you to like create that city and like in the way that you want? And so that's, since nobody was doing it, I was like, okay, let me try that out.
Nice. And let's see, out of like the different Cyberpunk genres, which one would you say is the one that's like inspired you the most to do this?
I really love Philip K. Dick early work. So like the book that Blade Runner is from, that is called Do Electric Sheep, Do Androids Dream Electric Sheeps. I really like Neuromancer. I think those kind of worlds where you can see that some of the technology that you see there, it's actually very familiar, and some of the technology is actually really wild, but the human is always the same. And so those are the ones that I really like. Also Akira, I really like Akira.
Oh dude, Akira's great, isn't it? Like I remember that one, like it was so messed up when I first saw that. So here, what do you have planned for the game? Like what are you working on as we speak, kind of thing?
So I cannot reveal everything, but
Sure.
I am working on this idea that there is no right or wrong in Skid Cities. Like you can make really crazy things. Like you can build underground jails, and you can build like bounty hunter scripts and stuff like that. And sorry about that. And
Bless you.
but there's
Bless you again.
Yeah, and there's a springtime, but there's no really right and wrong thing that you can do to address the problems of the city. There's just different ways of addressing problems like street crime and
Right.
unrest and stuff like that. And I'm working more on this concept, and right now it's fleshed out in a very simple way. Like your city will get a utopia or dystopia score if you go, if you build enough. But it's going to be more and more like that. And so I open the next, 3 months to get that really going substantially. And then in the following 6 months, I'll just add a lot of content because as you've seen, like you can build in a lot of different places on Earth, even though, the states and the politics is totally different than what we have now. And there's also organizations that can join your city. So right now there's 3 of them, but I plan to add, I already have fleshed out another 15 of them. It's just didn't have time to actually put them in.
Oh, I got you. Let's see here. Do you have a particular favorite starting area in the game that you've created so far?
Well, if you're a new player, the Federal Trade Authority, it's definitely the way to go because it will lure you in without being too much of a challenge. I really like to build like crazy rich people houses in the island of California, and I really enjoy building factories in the Greenland autonomous area because it's very challenging. And since I built the game, I played this game a lot, so I'm looking for the challenge there. But
right, no, like I played. I've barely touched the had time to touch the tutorial, so like I'm kind of playing right now on a whim at the moment. Dump toxic materials, waste silent. Any recommendations or suggestions that I should get going here?
I think you're doing great. I think you're, it is the classic start of a city.
Yeah.
And
got the industrial.
Maybe something like a trick you can do is you can also try to zone industrial in the underground level.
Oh yeah, that might be even better than where I have it right now. Because I was just like, oh, let's put this up here in the top. This might turn into a traffic nightmare right there in the future. But yeah, like I like that the game is kind of like in its own genre, right? Like I haven't seen anything like this yet. Yeah, putting the factories down here might be good. Factories, definitely not the corporate zoning. I don't think they would like that down here.
I mean, you can try it. So one of the things that I'm trying to do with this game is that it's a sandbox game, so you can really do pretty much what you want and the city will react to it, but there's nothing that you can't do. It's gonna be different.
I gotcha.
The other thing that I'm trying to do is sandbox games usually have this I should say city building games usually have this this lore that like you are all powerful and you have control of everything.
Right.
But in this city building game, that's true up to a certain degree, because organizations may join your city and there's nothing that you can do to take them out. You can try to have them expand, or you can try to have them leave. But these big corporations, they won't just leave because you ask them to. You will need to change your city so that they will either join or leave, depending on what you want to do.
I gotcha. One thing that I like so far is the like when I draw out like a zone, I like that it like auto fills in the roads. Like that's pretty nice to be able to just build that really quickly. Like that's a fun feature. Oh hey, we're starting to get some cars moving around. in town. Okay, let's keep out a little bit. Is there somewhere on the screen where I can see, like, you know, the typical Sim City style Rico things, like where it tells you like, hey, we need, or there's a high demand for like residential or zoning types?
Yes, there is, but the UI is not so. So if you click on like the button that has these like two people on the
Okay.
left-hand side, you will see the demand.
Oh,
for
okay.
each-
Factory demand is low, and they want a corporate demand. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But I will, like, I think in the next release or the following one, I will have a Rico graph because a lot of folks asked about it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably because it's like it's kind of standard for this kind of thing. Not stream related, but sure people care. Oh, the stim check started. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. But factory and offices, corporate zoning. Let's put some of that. They want it. Do three blocks of that. Then we're gonna have to go back under and pipe that water, aren't we? Here, infrastructure. I really appreciate you coming here for the stream. Like, you know, I'm glad that you were able to make it.
Sure. I mean, it's a great community you got here.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's a work in progress. Because I was streaming I started streaming back in 2013, but then in, you know, for the past 3 years I took a 3-year break. So like I've been rebuilding the community from there, and it's been going absolute gangbusters ever since I came back. You know, I've gained 30 subscribers and over 90 followers. I think we're at like 95 followers in 3 weeks time, so it's like it's been going awesome, and I really appreciate that from all of my community. It's been so great. Do they need rich? Yeah, the demand is starting to go up now. Without having skyscrapers, can I build on the sky level, or do I need some skyscrapers to start that? Let's find out. Ooh. Man. Like we can. Do that.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I was muted. You can, you're figuring out by yourself. That's also the fun of the game.
Right. It looks like it can't. We have to build a tower base below. Okay.
Yeah. But I think it's unlocked now because your city is it's not small, so you should probably be able to build a tower base.
Okay. Find it. Let's find it. Wonders. Global institutions. We should probably like build some anti-crime stuff. Maybe. Stop them from oh look, camera nest, surveillance drone station, robo vans, robo tanks, underground jail. Set up a, oh wow, that's big. So like when I select this surveillance drone station, is that like box that's highlighting around it, is that its coverage, or will it cover the whole city?
It's coverage, yeah. So your
Okay.
drones will roam around there.
All right, let's set that up. Then where infrastructure, probably vertical tower base. There we go. You filled out your
Found
taxes. Whew. Oh, okay, I see. I kind of like the idea of putting the like uber wealthy people like up here in the Sky City,
Yeah.
and like leaving all the plebs down on the ground. I think that's gonna be fun.
And you can also you know, you can open. I don't know if I need to change something in the UI, like. So I noticed a lot of people, they don't open the like new sticker on the right. Like a lot of people don't click it, but I don't know if it's like not interesting or if it's unclear that that's something you can click on.
I think to me, like, and this is just my initial playthrough at the moment, I feel like leaving it small gives me enough information. Like, okay, growing unrest in Night City. So that tells me that we need to solve our crime issue somehow. But like expanding it, maybe if I expanded it and there was, oh, okay. I think one way to draw further attention, and this is just my personal opinion too, but I feel like one way to draw, like this little box that says you can click on it and get more information is neat, but I think like maybe like important events should have like an exclamation mark instead. But that's just my personal opinion, and I don't know, what do you guys think, chat? What do you think? Yeah, this is a new game. We have the developer in the chat as well, and why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself again, and then people can get to know you.
Sure, yeah. I'm Vittorio. I'm the developer of Skid Cities. It's a cyberpunk. It's this game we're looking at. Cyberpunk city building game. You can think of it like old school SimCity and Blade Runner together. The same thing.
Yeah, and it's a pretty unique concept. Like I haven't seen a city builder of this era, so to speak. Like the other ones tend to be more grounded in real life kind of thing. And this one like adds some pretty unique stuff to it. Okay. The Night City Times. Building squatted, unhappy about their poor conditions. Some poor residents of Night City have taken over a poor residential area, squatting in it. Early reports obtained by the Night City Times describe the lawless area where the dissidents, citizens, and criminals meet and apparently talk, among other things. What will happen now? We asked Lurkin 3, an Android city official, and this is his quote: "This squatted building will somehow bottle part of the unrest, which is good," he stated. At the same time, it is going to generate more dissent, and some common crime is in its surroundings. Do the citizens of Night City need to worry? Depends on your definition of worry, Lurkin 3 joked. Getting rid of this will take propaganda and some unofficial attention from our most secret of services. Well, we can view that. This is the squatter. These are the squatters. We need to get rid of them. Unrest. Propaganda screens. Ooh. Yeah, some propaganda screens. Truth Media Center. We need to spread the truth. Whoa. We need to spread the truth. The ways of Night City will not be avenged. Bounty Hunter. Crib. Unrest. Giant Screen of Truth. Oh man, the Giant Screen of Truth lives up to its name. Where do we put that though? Because we're gonna build more over here. Maybe we put the Giant Screen of Truth over here. Oh look, it blocks out the sun for those guys. That's great. That's perfect. They don't need it.
You can also change the time of the day in the bottom left if you want to see what happens if they have sun also during the day or not.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to set that to like go through time, like day-night cycle?
No, not yet. I didn't.
Okay. Is that something that you plan on adding, or unable to talk about that at the moment?
I don't know. I'm eager to listen to see what your community thinks. Like a lot of people ask me about that. I'm not sure if it may work as an experience because the night and the day feel very different to me. But maybe it's me, you know.
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, but what does chat think? Do you guys think that the game would benefit from a day-night cycle, or being able to select your time of day is good, or do you think that both have equal merits and values, and thus, you know, like have an option to turn on like day-night, or have an option to just select it as well, like have both options? A slowish day-night cycle would be good, says Reeve. And Morgene Boo Boo says, I feel like a day and night cycle would be good. Okay. We got rich people living up here at the top of our city. And we go down to the underground, and nobody's built up down here. It's probably because of the demand, right? Look. Yeah, the factory demand is -6 at the moment. But our corporate demand is growing. Where do we put our corporate? So if you push E or Q, you can turn around the camera. I think we put our corporations. Ooh, I don't know. I'm like tempted to build the corporation on the top level. Maybe just leave all the grimy stuff down below. I think that's what we do. Okay, infrastructure and vertical tower. We need to go back down. So boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna have to get like water and stuff up there too. You've been distracted, so your question was probably already answered. What was your question? Oh, is there weather?
No. I mean, yes. Like during the night it rains. Like if you switch to night, you will hear the rain and you will see the rain. And if you build in the north, like in the Canada Trade Authority or the Greenland Autonomous Zone, it's gonna snow. Right now you're in the Federal Trade Authority, so there's no snow there.
Yeah.
So it depends where on the world you are. The weather will change.
Okay. Are there plans to add dynamic weather to the game?
Yeah, I have been thinking about it a lot. I would like to add it. I would like to add more stuff to the terrain and the weather. And these two things should play together. Like you should have rising sea levels, and you should have like the risk of floods and stuff like that. But I plan to add it in the second half of this year. Okay.
For rising seas, are you planning on having that be like a player-driven thing, where if they're building their city kind of like super, I don't know, polluting or something like that, that it starts raising the sea level around them?
Yes, I think it's gonna be like if you build next to, so like on your map you should have a river or a portion of the sea, and so you can start building next to it, but after a certain time those may rise, and so you may lose part of your city due to that. But you will also get a bonus, like if the rich folks they have sea view, they will pay you more money and stuff like that.
Okay. Pretty neat. So living down here is gonna suck. These guys are never gonna see the sun. But that's the plan. So Morgene Boo Boo says, and maybe corporations could bribe you to build things for them and give you money, but the crime goes crazy. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I really like it. That's definitely like inside the game lore. So right now, your idea is pretty advanced, so it's not like that right now, but there's something similar where like you can attract the Yakuza, and they will, like, if you make them happy, they will keep bring in more crime, but they will also pay a lot of taxation. So they're basically bribing you to keep them in the city. And I will add more stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely exciting.
Nice. Oh, that'd be really cool because like then because like that's a huge thing in cyberpunk worlds, right? Is the interaction between the corporate world and the citizens and stuff. So that would be really cool to have like some additional options that brings that through. And maybe too, like if they give you a quest or something, like in your news panel down here, be like Corporation X decides to use your city to experiment with the T virus, or something, and you can be like, no, I don't want to do that, and then they either do it anyway or like something, like there's some sort of like interaction between you and them, or they get pissed off that you didn't let them do it.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be awesome. I want to add more stuff like that, like decisions news that like trigger not only that you can read them, but you also need to take action. Oh, those are some nice roadblocks, police stuff you're building there.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because like you can either go to the underground or the above ground in this area, so I figured that'd be a good spot for those. I'll put one right over there too. I'm trying to get like a good camera angle. Oh, but it says, is that a good sign? No road sign?
That's it may disappear.
Okay.
Or it may be a bug that I'll fix in the next release.
Yeah, no worries.
It's only me working on this, so I'm learning every day.
Which is, more power to you on that, because I don't have that level of concentration. Like, I tried coding once upon a time, and yeah, it was no. I got my code to work, and so I was excited about that. But then like, the amount of tedious nature that came with that was a bit much for me. Like trying to make it all work and stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm excited because I see in chat that Moring and Bobo, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, is saying, what if crime rate gets to higher resistant forms? That's actually, this is a spoiler, but that's actually already in.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that may happen if you don't pay a lot of... Your city needs to be a little bit bigger than that, but if your city is a little bit bigger and there's a lot of dissidents and street crime, you will have a resistance that will... I won't spoil what they will do, but they will do stuff.
Let's... You know what? I was just about to build some nature parks down here, but then I said these plebs down on the ground don't deserve that. They're ground level plebs. They don't need nature. Come on now. What was I thinking? I don't know. Do you have a favorite like organization in the game so far? Somebody that you're kind of favoring more than the others?
So I really like Theta Corporation, and it's I really like it also because I was with it, I worked on it more because I'm excited about them. It's probably the two things are connected, but so Tata Corporation is a huge company that was founded, in the 2050s, 2060s in China, but it's a Denmark engineer that had to escape the first European Civil War, and it is touted as one of the reasons why the CCP and China broke up in the 60s, and it's huge. And it basically provides free body augmentation to people who cannot afford it, and you can pay it back with your work. So basically you go there, you get like artificial muscle on your arms or on your legs so that you can like jump 5 meters, or like you can move very, very heavy weights. and then you make a contract with them, and like you repay them with the money that you will earn for the following 10 years.
Nice. Here, there's a Death Metal Dan just asks, rival games or factions would be cool as hell. Is that already in the game?
So that's not in the game yet, but I because I want to get more organizations in. So like right now you have 3. Once I have at least 5, rival organizations will fight in your city. So let's say that you have, you know, the Yakuza and Bonfire, which is a social media company. They may fight each other in some parts of your city if they're too near to each other.
Ooh. Trying to figure out a way I can fill the tower section with some citizens to live in here.
Yeah, that's cool. You can hide tall buildings. There's a button that looks like an eye next to the lens in the bottom left.
Okay, yep, I see it.
That probably makes it easier because those things are huge now.
Oh, it doesn't count for the towers unless.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I should
but
add
it hides the tall buildings, but it doesn't hide the tower.
Right.
So infrastructure road. Can I do this? Build the road. This. I keep forgetting to like I want to do stuff, but I'm like out of money. So like, trying to. That's like the beginning part of city builders in general. You gotta start getting your capital going.
Yep. You can ask for a loan if you want to accelerate that.
I always hate taking loans in games like these, though. I only do it if I have to like fill in a project somewhere. Okay. Orgene Boo Boo says, too bad Cyberpunk didn't wait a few years. You released this with them, this game could have blown up. I still think that this game has potential to blow up. You know, it is unfortunate though that, you know, CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk did not release in a very clean state. That is true. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's kind of the corporate world of developing, which is why we have badass indie developers like this guy making up for the areas that the big corporate guys are slacking in. So, oh, and then that's the area of effect that the sewer is going to have.
Yep.
Perfect. What do we need? We need factory demand again. People are demanding factories. Let's build it down here again. So how long have you been developing the game for now?
I've been working on it for like 10 months now, but you know, with the pandemic, I had a lot of time in my hands outside of my main work, and so
yeah. I kind of wish, like, I wasn't in the right mindset back then. I kind of wish I had restarted my stream back, you know, March of 2020 or something like that. But I was not prepared for that at that time. It was not a good time for me to start that, but that would have been a really good time to start it though. Looks like we're out of water. Where do I see? Is it city grass? Okay, we're positive water, it looks like. We don't have any way of getting rid of toxic waste. That's what that looks like. Commodities probably. Wasteland. Ooh.
I didn't start. If the question is for me, I didn't start a GoFundMe or anything like that. I just didn't raise money for this. But it's like the idea for me is it's in early access now, so you know, folks who want to contribute to the development, they can just buy the game and then they have the game forever. I think it's better than GoFundMe, where like you don't get much in return.
Yeah, because don't you have to share that money with the like Kickstarter or GoFundMe individuals kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not against that. Like if you if you need to hire people or stuff like that, it makes sense because you cannot upfront the money. But I didn't have this problem, so I could just skip it without having to give money, like you said, to other folks.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Let me do something here real quick. Let me posting on your Steam discussion that we're live right now. I forgot to do that a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Come join us. Ask questions. Do it now.
Oh gosh, this
no,
discussion
okay.
board is full.
Morgene Boo Boo says, I'm trying to throw... Oh, I'm not trying to throw haze or anything like that. I like the music, but I think that once this game is fully developed, it should have harder hitting EDM music.
Yeah. I totally agree. Okay, so this is a spoiler, so please don't share it outside of this. But I composed this music. That's not a spoiler. And but I'm not a musician. So now I've been working with a great duo from Finland. They've been creating some crazy music, so hopefully it's gonna be released by the end of this month. I can, I already heard it, and it's amazing.
Nice.
And as you said, like it's more like darker cyberpunk music.
Will you have the option to change the music as you go? Like if I wanted like chill pop kind of EDM or something like that, or like or hardcore, like will there be an option to change like your radio station, for example?
Yeah, I don't know if I want radio stations like in GTA where you can change radio station, but I will definitely add like workshop options. So like you can download a new soundtrack pack that maybe the community created, and then you can switch to that. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
because,
like having that, Oh, speaking of, are you planning on adding workshop support, or is it already a part of the game and I just didn't see it?
Oh, I plan to add it. It's not part of the game yet.
Okay.
I didn't have time.
Yeah.
To put it in. And without a community, it didn't make sense. But now that there is one, like I definitely want to add it. I think, I don't know if you build some buildings, they had advertising on them. So like now that
Okay.
they will develop more, and so I'm excited to see even just open the workshop for folks to submit new advertising videos that you can then see in your city. I think that would be very cool.
That would be very cool for sure. But like the workshop really went gangbusters for these guys don't have any water up here. That really went gangbusters for City Skyline, which was like a similar city builder, at least not exactly the same, but how do I get water up?
I don't want to spoil it, so let's see if you figure it out. But
Yeah. Let me try to figure it out. That's one thing that, as I say, Boo Boo says that's one thing that devs don't tend to think about is the music. Like SimCity and Tropico, they didn't have any good music. But yeah. I think that's a pretty valid point, because most of the time you're sitting here listening to the music when you're playing a city builder. So having good music is, I would say, would certainly. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I should have played through the whole tutorial instead. But okay, commodities, sewers. Build below a tower base. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is, right? No,
Yeah.
can't quite connect them like that, but I can connect those like this. Ooh,
Yeah, like this is gonna be good. Yeah.
that. We're gonna piss off these poor people, but they're poor, so do we care? I mean, do we care? That's the question. Oh, and then this one doesn't have any water, so we need to go below. Oh man, let me fill this out. One of these days I'll get good at this game.
It's you know, the ability of building on different levels at the same time. I really like it, but it's new. Like
Yeah.
usually you don't get it. So in the, you know, their city building games, so it takes a little bit of time to get adjusted. And also in the next release, which I think is gonna go out tomorrow, I'm adding more things to, you know, to help you build across levels.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's definitely a very unique feature to this game, is having the different levels that you're able to build on and stuff. It's pretty wild. He said, okay, so more Gene Boo Boo's got some more suggestions. He says, also most of the favored mods in sim games tends to be colored UI. Like maybe think about adding a cyberpunk themed UI with neon colors. What do you think of that? What he asks.
Yeah, I think it's a great point. I think in general, like the colors of the UI at the moment are still a work in progress. Like I have another version of the UI that, like you said, it's more neon. It's like yellowish and reddish. And so I'll definitely work more on that.
Nice. Keep the questions coming, guys. We got the dev in chat. This is a rare opportunity to be asking questions or making suggestions, or like, you know, just general shout out. Hey, it's a cool idea. I like it. So feel free to hop into chat and join kind of a discussion. If I do that, will this give those pipes water? It does not look like it yet. Okay, gotta figure this out. Because I thought I had built underwater pipes to all of the needy areas. Or underground.
I think you should be good on the top of the towers now. You're
there we go.
Yeah.
Now if we go on top, these guys all have water now. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I think if you go up, yeah, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
So our rich people are now happy, which is good. They're the only people that deserve to be happy in our city. Oh man, I would hate to live in this city right now, because I would not be one of those people up at the top. Let's be honest. What else do we have in demand right now? We have 4 residential in demand, so we'll build another region of that. Let's see here. I want to do some more crime security. Robo vans? Self-driving vans that can capture fugitives and criminals if they don't show up in jail on their own. Yeah, well, I don't think that they would. So we can come down here into the depths of hell can place our underground prison so that we can come back up here and place some robo van. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is there a crime overlay that I can see?
Yes.
Okay. How do I get to that?
So I think the overlay. So you see the like you're opening the people
Yeah.
one, but
Data
yeah, just
overlays. There we
below
go.
it, there is, yeah.
Street crime. Okay, there's a little crime over there. What about dissidents? Ooh. They're not happy. What if we put the robo vans over here? Damn.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's do that, right? What if...
Also, I think it would be fun if you place some public arm augmentation. I think that will be
Okay.
fun too.
Do I have enough money to do so? Let's find out. Was it androids? No, Android Small Center distributes androids on the network. Are these are little citizens riding bicycles?
Yes.
Nice. Public augmentation. Okay, arm augmentation. Boom. Come get your new arms over here, guys. Come get your new arms. Electric animal zoo. There we go. They don't deserve real zoos, right? They're poor. Boom. There you go. Come look at the little... I like there's sheep in there. Like, that's a very exotic animal.
Yes. That's an electric sheep.
Yes. Oh, we got some tall buildings now. Nice. I liked that, apparently. Let's see here. Still need some more for residential. Let's do that. Let's throw some over here. Yeah, he's so Boo Boo wants to clarify, he's not questioning your art decisions, he's just curious if you thought about that for the UI question earlier.
For the UI. Yeah, no. I am questioning my own art decision. No worry. I agree. I think mods for the UI and mods for the music and mods for the advertising are definitely on the roadmap. I'd be very excited to see how people interpret, this world.
Oh yeah, and like the different types of things that they add. Like sometimes, I like it when like a mod really takes off, right? And then the developer of the game is like, oh, you know what? I should probably add that into the game, and then they buy the mod from the mod developer.
Yeah. And like to give you an idea, like the guys that are creating the soundtrack, like this one is the one I created. I'll keep it in, but they're gonna add a lot more songs. I discovered this duo because they made a mod for Ringworld.
Oh yeah.
The mod is new music, and I really liked it. Like I really liked that music in the mod, and so I was like, hey. Can you do so? Yeah, it's definitely, even for the folks who create the mods, like it's a good thing. Oh, you got a rebel group.
Yeah, we have a rebel group. Okay, a rebel group emerges. The dissidents in Night City are stepping up. Multiple sources reported that the Night City reported to Night City Times that a new organized group of dissidents was formed this week. Their location in the city, the identity of its affiliates, and all leaders are unknown as of now. Do not worry, we will soon discover what they have in mind pretty soon, said a city official that preferred to remain anonymous. Oh my. We have some androids escaping too. We need to tell the people that their truth is our truth.
I think you also got an organization, Johnny.
Yeah, Bonfire, I think. Okay. Bonfire enters Night City. Bonfire, the social media conglomerate, is going to open a major office in Night City. The major move was announced this morning by Bonfire's CEO. That guy. we believe that Night City has all of the characteristics that our employees look for in a city, a sprawling suburban landscape that gives us the peace of mind that we need to subtly influence the next generation of humans on this planet. The new office will sport a giant roller coaster and free psychiatric evaluation as the tradition of the company. Nice. Oh no. Told it to go up, or I told it to go look at it, and it went up and kind of freaked out.
Oh no.
Just a little bit, but if you click on the up arrow, then it solves that problem.
Okay, let me add it to my Trello.
So,
Where is it? Oh yeah, I can see it.
oh, maybe figure out a way to add a Siri Easter egg. The Witcher 3 players would absolutely love that, and I agree. They really, I haven't made it that far in Cyberpunk 2077, but I feel like, they should she should be in there if she's not already. Don't spoil that game for me, please. I'm still working on it. But so hey, if you're just joining us here on the Drakish 2000 show, we have a very special guest, which is the developer of the game Skid Cities, and I'm sorry I forgot how to pronounce your name. If you could please reintroduce yourself, that'd be so awesome.
Sure, I'm Vittorio. I have this Italian name. I'm Italian, and so that's why my name is difficult.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. It's hard for everyone.
Okay. Vittorio. Well, it's it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for letting us play your game here. I'm having fun with it so far. It's a very, very neat concept and unique, and I think that if we can get some more exposure to it, I think it's going to take off. So
thank you. It's been good so far. Like I'm a solo developer working on this, and I'm amazed by the community that we really got, and I'm so proud that you're liking it.
Yeah, like I said, right? There's nothing else out there that is like this, and that's kind of like what you said at the beginning of the stream too. There's not really anything out there. One thought that I have though, like as I'm building our rich neighborhood for the important people, is that it'd be kind of neat if, and maybe you can, and we're just not at that point yet, but it'd be kind of neat if, we're starting to get tall buildings over here in our poor neighborhood, right? And so I think it would be kind of neat if those buildings could get tall enough to act as a support for buildings above them.
They will.
Okay, that's in the plans, or
no, it's already.
Oh, it's already in the game. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but they need to evolve more. Like you need to give them more stuff so that they get bigger, and when they reach level 4, now they're level 2. They reach level 4, you can build on top of them.
Okay.
They will get gorgeous on level 4 too. So it'll be so awesome.
Ooh, rocket. I can't put a rocket up here. We're only giving the good stuff to the rich people though. Oh goodness. Okay. Because it's a dystopian universe, right? You got to give only the good stuff to the top guys. Oh, speaking of, we should put some roadblocks here. Keep the poor riffraff out of the rich neighborhoods. Right. Get out of here. Dom, what's up, dude? Yeah, this is the new game that we're hinting at. We have the developer Vittorio. He's in chat. Vittorio, say hello to Domtastic Gaming. If you haven't seen his channel, it's awesome. He's a great dude. Let's get a shout out for Domtastic Gaming real quick.
Hey, Domtastic. Nice. I'll check you out. I'll check your channel out. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So this is Dom. He's fast becoming my best Twitch friend. So yeah, you should see like a little preview of his stream right there on the screen now. It's over here. I have to remember that my camera is reversed.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, this is the new game. So it's called Skid Cities. It's a cyberpunk inspired city builder. But however, I have the developer in the chat, so let's have him. What is your game, sir?
It's a cyberpunk city builder. It's like old school SimCity and Blade Runner in one thing.
And what inspired you for this?
I really like cyberpunk stuff. Like there's always an amazing city in every cyberpunk movie or book, like The Matrix or Blade Runner or Akira or I don't know, Minority Report, even there, right? But there is no, and I always wanted to build that city.
Yeah.
There was no game to allow me to do that, but now I can. So that's what I want to do.
No, exactly. There's never been a way to build your own cyberpunk city before, and I think that's part of the thing that's like so exciting about it is just that it's so unique. That there's nothing else out there that offers this. The only other option I've ever really seen is like there's people for like City Skylines that made mods that allowed you to like build on Mars or something, but that's not even the same thing, like it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's I like those mods, and they're great, but it's like the mechanics are basically the same normal city, right? It's like the graphics are different and it's cool, but it's basically the same game, just with different graphics. And
yeah,
Skid Cities, like you've seen, like you have very cyberpunk mechanics, like your city already just by looking at it, like you can tell the rich people on top, like
yeah.
It's different. So
yeah, we have the rich people, Dom. We have the rich people living up here in the sky, saying screw all these people. These people down here don't get sun. Like they're too poor for sun. And Dom asks, is there crime or gains or anything that you have to deal with in the game?
Yeah, there is. So there is actually street crime and organized crime.
Yeah.
So you can decide what to curb and what not to curb. There's no like right or wrong thing to do. You can decide. And there's also the Yakuza may join. I think you can't join this city because you built in the Federal Trade Authority, so I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I think it's not, the Yakuza does not fuck with the Federal Trade Authority. Sorry for the
right.
word. But if you build like in the island of California or the lowlands of Great Florida, then Yakuza will join you.
The other thing is, like, here, let me show you, Dom. He's got these fun little news bulletins that pop up, right? And so, like, you were asking about, like, is there crime or gains? We have a rebel group emerges. The dissidents in Night City are stepping up, and multiple sources reported to the Night City Times that a new organized group of dissidents was formed this week. Their location in the city, the identity of its affiliates, and the leaders are all unknown as of now. Do not worry, we will discover what they have in mind pretty soon, as city officials said, but preferred to remain anonymous. So yeah, we got all kinds of fun stuff going on. And then if we go to night view, we can take a look, and it's like raining at night, and you got the neon glow of everything going on. So let's take a look at our demand. We need a heck of a lot more poor people. Okay, so let's build more poor people. Now, Dom, look, check this out. This is one of my favorite features. the game. If you build out like, you know, on a grid or something like that, it auto fills in the grid for you. So you can go like that, bam, it auto fills in that grid, and I really like that. Saves a lot of time. Is there a way to toggle that though, for people who don't want to do that?
Yes. So like
Oh, the auto road, there it is.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, let's do this.
Like you can have it place the road horizontally, or you can turn it off.
So I'm about to find out here in just a second if I can click on the buildings and see their demand. Auto. Fill in that area. Boom. That. Bam. Having the okay. Okay, so Domtastic Gaming says auto build roads. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm so bad at making my cities look lovely and symmetrical and neat in games like this, but I've always wanted to. Having that feature in this game would be amazing for me. Yeah, I like it too. Like that makes my life a little easier. Wait, let's see here. So for the next build, what can we expect that's coming out for the game coming soon?
So I have a release that I think I need to just do a round of testing tonight, and then I'm gonna release, and it's gonna show. It's gonna have some new features to show what's happening on the other levels. So like you can have like virtual buildings that are representing what's on the upper level, so it's easier to like build for water access and stuff like that. And then as the bigger one, I'm working on a new mechanic that is gonna be awesome that I don't want to spoil, but it's gonna be amazing. Like it's gonna be another level of things that you can do to deal with crime and stuff like that, that it's not like brute force. You will have other options to deal with it. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Dom, we have a re-education center or camp that we can build right now, dude. Oh, let's put that down underneath the ground. Here, go get re-educated underground. That should solve our dissident problem. For now. Yeah, no, dude, this game is built on multiple layers. That's one of the fun parts about it, right? So like down here on ground level is where our average poor citizens live, okay? And then we come up here to the top level that, oh, we got a nice tall building here now. Are you going to add the ability to click on buildings to see what their demands are? Is that a plan in the future?
Oh yeah, you can. No, you can do it right now. I think if you right click.
Oh, if you right. Oh, there you go. Big corporate offices. Can't advance. Why? Ooh, corporate offices level 4 needs a rocket port in low dissidence. Level up. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, so we can build, you can build on ground level, underground, on top of buildings, on top of towers that you put right over the poor people's houses because poor people suck. and you don't want them in your city. No, I'm just playing around. But yeah, like these poor people that live underneath the rich people's houses. I mean, that's dystopian as all get out, right? Like, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I know, right, Dan? I am too. But this is a dystopian universe, and we can do what we want here. Okay, if we click on that, can't advance. Wow. They have no access to water. Ah, they're poor. Do they really need it? In range of public arm. Oh, okay. Okay, so we probably need to build some more augmentation. What about some eye augmentation? Boom, come get your eyeballs over here. And build another arm factory over here. Go get your arms. You want some brains? Oh my gosh, that's a big area. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that in the next release, so that like it's gonna be reversed, so that like the cheaper one have a bigger area and the more expensive ones, like the brain one, is gonna have a smaller area.
I gotcha. Okay, so what else? Hey, if you guys have any questions, we have a very rare event where we have the developer of the game that we're playing in chat, in stream right now. So if you have any questions for Vittorio, let me know, let him know, and we'll answer what we can for this awesome new game.
Yeah,
I like these ads.
Yeah, the ads are fun. I will have to drop in 5 minutes, so yeah, I'm
no problem.
Unfortunately, but this was great. I'm looking forward to answer the questions if you have any.
Yeah, and now that we have in Discord, I'll continue to play this because I need to go on break myself, but I'll play probably for like another half an hour, and any questions that come up like while I'm streaming, I'll just shoot right over to you. Okay?
That's great. I may join later. I have a call scheduled that I couldn't reschedule, so but I'll check it out once it's over.
No problem. Hey, we have tall enough buildings to build on now. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome having you here for it, and I look forward to more of this game. So
this was great. You built an amazing city, by the way. It's really fun to see how you know, everyone interprets this in a different way, so I'm always amazed. And yeah, thank you so much for having me on. I'll check later.
Thank you so much, Vittorio. Thank you so much again, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and thank you for the wonderful game.
Sure. Bye.
Yeah, guys, so any of the questions that you come up with as we continue to do this stream, let me know. So let's throw on some. There was like EDM, right? Like chill EDM maybe? Or just straight up EDM? Let's do EDM. Okay. The weird thing is that you don't feel as poor as you used to. Not a lot has changed. Yeah. This is really exciting that these buildings are now tall enough for me to build on. Water -8. Oh, they consume 8 water. Okay. How much are we producing? City crafts. Producing 2,963. Is that right? But yeah, you know, like this is awesome. It's really fun. We just put another one down here, maybe connect that to that. I don't know, it said like when I clicked on the building it looked like it was red. That's just how much it's consuming. Okay, they're fine. Other data. Yeah, so they have +1 water. Density. Yeah. Dude, that's really cool. Okay, if we go sky level, then we go infrastructure, road, and we go over there. Yeah, we can start building on top of our skyscrapers, dude. Look at this, man. This is cool. And then there's another up down right over there. Haven't quite built that properly yet, but you can build some roadblocks to keep the poor people out. Dude, you totally resonate with that. I think used to get with our circumstances and learn not to worry about it as much. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I'm building a city. This is the rich city. This is the rich people. They live on top of the other people. How badass is that? Right? Like, it's so awesome. Okay, we don't have any demand. We have a lot of demand for factories, though. Okay. So we'll go underground. And we'll have the poor people work underground in these horrible conditions because that's because that's where they belong. Oh, I'm such a horrible person. Oh goodness. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Roads. Guys, poor people, come work down here. It's the good life. You should totally work down here. You don't like Cyberpunk, Drake? Oh no! Yeah, Cyberpunk Drake is a little bit of a jerk, isn't he? Ooh, look at that. Oh, there's like big fat construction bot things going in there. That kind of reminds me of the Matrix. With that. Ooh, look at that. He's like an evil overlord. We're losing money right now. We need to see what we can do. We need to build just more. We need more of everything. Okay, poor residential demand is going up. Factory demand is still going up though. What do these guys need? Can't advance, but why? Access to water in range of public arm augmentation. Erlapso has followed. Thank you so much for the follow. So good to have a new Drake Lean in chat. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and give a warm Drakish 2000 welcome to our latest Drake Lean. I would greatly appreciate it. I need to delete that part of the title because the developer had to leave. But later on, I'm gonna repost this over on YouTube. So if you want to find out like what happened with the developer in the chat, you can find it out over on YouTube. The VOD will also be here on stream as well. Building dystopia. Oh, it would help if I put a D there though. Boom, building dystopia. Bam, done. Watch out. All right, let's get back to it. So I have been streaming for the last 5 hours straight, so I'm going to have to take a break here soon. You know, because that's quite a lot of time. But tonight we have adult themed Jackbox tonight. All bets are off. I'm gonna have a warning on the label in all of that. So yeah, you're gonna want to be a part of that. It's gonna be wild. Now adult theme does not mean that you can bring in any of the isms. So like no racisms, no, you know, the standard chat rules will still apply. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if we can build a rich zone. No, but I can build a rich zone directly on top of these poor people's house. Okay. Oh gosh. Don't worry, you won't be not loving your non-timeshare in no time. The poor people don't even know that they're involved in a timeshare. So it's like, it's brilliant, right? They don't even realize that they're sharing their building with super rich people. And we have our first, like, super skyscraper. Well, not super skyscraper. I guess the one, this poor people's skyscraper is probably it right here. Yeah. Let's take a look at our, no, let's look at our daily. So street crime, what do we got? We got some street crime going on over here. So if we do roadblock, let's reduce that street crime right there, huh? Oof. Ah! Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of street crime in this neighborhood. I wonder, is there a way for me to reduce that even more? Crime. Camera nest. What we can do is surveillance drone. And we put them anywhere to the top. Ooh, put surveillance drones right there. And robo vans. Let's send some more robo vans here, huh? We gotta keep the poor people in check. We gotta keep the poor people in check. So you know. Oh goodness. We keep watch on them. And then unrest. What's our unrest look like? Oh, there's a bunch of unrest in the middle. Ah, is there anything I can do? I have giant propaganda screens already over there. We could put a regular propaganda screen right there. We could put a truth media center. Let the people know about the truth out there. Rogue androids. Oh, bounty hunter club. Boom. Hunt down. What about androids? Boom. Okay. We don't have any android problems yet. It's good. Oh, which is so good. Wait, oh my goodness, guys. I'm gonna really need a break. Like I said, I've been streaming for the last 5 hours straight. And this has been a lot of fun though. This game is really cool. If you want to check it out, it's called Skid Cities. And you can build on multiple layers. You can build on top of your city. It's a cyberpunk inspired city builder by a solo developer named Vittorio. And he was kind enough to join us here and talk about his game during the stream. So if you want to check that out, I will edit this video and post this over on YouTube as well, so that you can check out the game. There will be a link in the description down below for YouTube, and I'm about to post that link to the game actually here in chat as well. And just give me a moment to do so. So, bam! Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be raiding somebody here in just a moment, so thank you so much for joining us for this. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and save this city so that we can play it again later. You guys are all awesome. Let me find somebody for us to raid. Let's do this. Who do we go? Where do we go? Let's check out the City Skylines raid. And I don't know this person, so it's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. We'll find out. We'll find out together. But when we get there, let's get giant Drake roars and give me all your gold. Let's get this going. Okay. Boom. Let's head over to this guy. Get the raid going. Let's get this going. Get in on this raid. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna wanna be a part of it. Oh, dude. Yeah. We'll have the video later. So let's get this raid going. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sending you off to a City Skylines because it's the closest thing I could think of that was of this game. I love you all. You guys have been so awesome. So we will head over to that raid. Remember, roar, give me all your gold. Let's hear your Drake stuff. All right, roll them beautiful credits. Roll them beautiful credits. Let's get them going. Credits. Oh, the credits are coming. The credits are coming. Thank you all again. It means a lot to me that you all joined me today for Jackbox and then Skid Cities as well. Thank you, MV220, for your cheers. Thank you, Analycus, for modding. Thank you to Rabid Ferret for modding. The other two are robots, so they don't count. Cyberpunk. Thank you to Erlapso for following. Thank you to Trailer Trash for following. Thank you to Big Dom for following. Thank you for the newest subs. We've got Death Metal Dan, Mousy, Devil Try, Courtney Mon, Morgene Boo Boo, Jaco, Abstract Madness, and Lil Garlic Boy. Thank you all. Let's get this raid going, shall we? We are going now.